to ask a question and I'm not sure exactly which one of you can answer this, but I want to ask it because it's from the audience. There is a program, the city of Birmingham has a program that's called the Birmingham Promise, which is and the question is this a 4-year fully paid scholarship, or is it a supplement to help with college tuition? Okay, thank you.
I am so glad you asked that question because I was asked this question a few days ago after I did a podcast, because there is a belief that the Birmingham Promise is a full ride scholarship. It is not. It is a stipend program, and students typically only get the funds at the end of that particular semester or what have you to help offset a balance. So for instance, if you all went to school, when I went to school I got a UNCF scholarship. Well, I would get the UNCF scholarship if I had a bill, and it would maybe $500. It could be $1,000, it could be $15. But the Birmingham Promise, and the way it is promoted, is if it is actually sending kids to school for a full 4-year matriculation at a college or university, and it is absolutely not set up for that nor structured for that. And at the end of the day, I'm not knocking the program because I don't want anyone to say that, but the answer was whether it's a full scholarship, and it is absolutely not. It is a stipend program to assist and offset costs at the semester. Thank you.
Well, I have a question to follow up on that.
Are you letting everybody?
I can answer it if it's about the Birmingham.
Yeah, because my question is, does that mean that they have to pay up front for for school, and at the end of the semester it comes back to them?
So the way that the program is laid out, it's called a last mile scholarship. So even if we've got a program where we've given over $100 million in college scholarships. But what happens is when you have kids that are first generation, they have a lot of last things that are left over. And so when whatever, after they tally, they have to apply for all of the financial aid they can get. Right? They got to use every public dollar that they can scratch up. And then when that balance is left over, then the admissions office, that's where the city engages them on that last little bit that is left over. But it's the last bit. And so the question has been for everyone, is it worth taking the $2 million? Thank you. From Birmingham City Schools.
So I'm glad we asked that question. First of all, I think you need to ask the author of the person who decided to come up with Birmingham Promise, because before then it was my brother's keeper. That's the good thing about having institutional knowledge as to how this works. The bottom line is very simple. How many students can you send to any 4-year institution with $2 million? That's right. The real question you need to be asking the mayor is why you have $0 in the classroom from kindergarten through 12th grade. But to answer your question, that means that, as he said, you have to apply for every application in terms of whether it's a scholarship. It says it's a last-ditch option. That's what it is. But only a few can even get through that window. And I want to also caution all of us on this. If a child cannot read, write, and do simple math, how can you get beyond 12th grade and actually perform in a 4-year institution or 2-year institution if you have not been properly educated?
Thank you, Dan.